Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and we are going to be doing another mystery box episode. I've been working on kind of tooling and trying to understand the best way to get the whole idea of mystery box to work, and I think I've got something that might actually be worthwhile. But first things first, let's roll the die and see what soundtrack we get. I've got my usual D20 here, and it's going to land on... Alright, we're doing jazz songs today, so we're actually getting, a bit more randomized. Smooth jazz it is. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the mystery box, otherwise known as Curious Relic Cube. And I think this time around we are going to use Hope. Now, just to make sure that everyone understands the rules behind Mystery Box and how exactly it works, I am going to carry the Mystery Box all the way up to floor 3-1, and when I get there, I will drop it. It will drop 5 relics, and if you, the viewers, can get at least 2 of them correct, then you will win the prize, and the prize this time will be, if you get it, then I will set up a way to record a co-op run with you. That, to me, seems like a much more interesting prize than what I was offering before, so yeah, let's see if we can get it to happen. As far as the build, I'm thinking today's build is going to have to revolve around a very generalized kind of open strategy. When I say open, I mean spells that are good for both damage, or for both just single hit damage and score multiple hits for that beautiful critical hit bonus that we could possibly get. So to combo properly with Blazing Vault, I'm going to take the Crystalline Balestra. And as far as what to use here... Blazing Vault, Crystalline Balestra, Air Spinner. There you go. That seems pretty workable. Now let's think. Since the 2 things that are probably going to remain constant are Air Spinner and the Balestra. Let's see, so... And I'm just going to go with it. There we go. Is there anything up here I want to take? Not really. Now, I am going to give it a couple of goes because the entertainer in me wants to try to get the run to work with the retro floor plan. I do very much like the retro floor plan. Nope. I'm going to give it 2 more attempts, and if I don't get it this time, or not this time, but after this or the next time, then we just go. I'm not going to do this all day. I've got other things to worry about. There it is. Alright. Alright, so what the retro floor plan is essentially going to do is it's going to double the amount of money I can potentially get, but it also doubles the number of enemies. But I feel as though I've got a pretty... But I feel as though I've got some pretty decent Arcana to work with before we get into this fight. There we go. There we go. We've got a beautiful, beautiful combo going on in the Blazing Vault and the Balestra. Exactly as I had planned. Alright, sorry about that. I didn't mean to clam up. There's just a lot of elemental enemies there, and I didn't want to make a mistake in taking them out. There we go. Hello, Kremire. I don't know if I have anything I want to sell you. Well, that was random. You didn't give me anything for it, though. Sir, that's a very interesting cursed relic. I mean, granted, I wasn't going to use it, but, hey, you know, you can do things with that. And up here, we've got... Alright, Iris. What do you have for me today? Well, we're definitely upgrading Blazing Bolt, because that Crashdown will now ignite enemies, and that's just a little bit of extra damage and control that we can use to our advantage. Now, considering that we've also got the twins coming up, I'm probably going to want Soaring Ivy, but one step at a time. Let's see what else is available, because there is always the possibility that we're going to want something from up here, such as the Paralytic Venom Stone. Nothing else here is really doing it for me. So that, well, maybe, because that would reduce the cooldowns on Blazing Bolts. Oh, hello. Which, if I take Soaring Ivy, I think it would reduce the cooldowns on that as well. Alright, so we're gonna test that. Now it's gonna reduce the cooldown on Blazing Bolt by 15%, and that's beautiful. Now let's go ahead and grab Soaring Ivy. Do you count as movement? It sure does. Oh, and that counts. Okay, you know what? That is actually a better choice than I thought. I didn't think the Crystalline Balestra counted. Alright, so we've actually got ourselves a pretty damn good start. It's a good mystery box episode. So far. I'm trying not to think of what will happen if things end up going horribly wrong, but... I mean, as of right now, everything's just fine. Alright, oh, I see two things there I like. Only one that I feel is absolutely, maybe not mandatory, but would be incredibly useful to run. Well, that didn't work out as I would have liked. Yeah, there being doubled big enemies can make a real devastating case against your health. So you just gotta take it really carefully against them. But I did go into this knowing that that was going to be a risk that I was taking. So one hint I will give for one hint I will give for making better use of the retro floor plan is so that would be more control. But the twins would resist it. That having been said, do I prefer Furious Tempest, which everyone else will resist, or that which goes Bouncy Bounce? Kind of like the idea of Bouncy Bounce myself, so we'll take that. But yeah, always be aware of the idea that it's all mooks and regular encounters get doubled. That of course does include the big mooks. So you just gotta watch out for that. Be careful with what you're doing and when you're launching your attacks. I'm not gonna need any more money. What the hell, we'll take a chance on it. Yes, it is kind of destroying my maximum health, but that is a sacrifice that I am willing to make. So now we'll come back here. So let's go ahead and grab the fiery paintbrush. I will also grab the heavy travel jacket, which will give us a nice little defensive buffer, and I think that's precisely what we need. And as you can see, I'm not exactly going out of my way for a health potion, despite how much damage I took. Because right now, I'm perfectly aware that I can get what I need just from regular old gameplay. Oh no, you don't. Sweet. That was a beautiful, beautiful miss. Whirling tornado. I don't think so. Hello, what do we have down here? Sweet. Oh, hello. What do we have down here? So yeah, Dark Katana is pretty much top priority, at least from the relic shop. And we'll see what's available in other spots. Okay, well that's pretty much top priority right now. Take that. Sweet. Yes, this... Oh, you bastards. And once again, reaffirming the idea that elemental summoners are the worst. Hold on. Come back here and grab this real quick now. Because that will work with everything I have except for Air Spinner and... what is it? Dynamic Disarray? Yep. And even though it won't work with Air Spinner, that is quite alright. I still feel as though it will work out in my favor. Oh boy, there are two things here that I want. But one of them I can't take without sacrificing the Curious Relic Cube, so we're taking the Clover. Oh, you poor fellas. Didn't even know it hit you. Hey, Dark Sage, I bet you're starting to regret taking that glass cannon now, huh? I mean, not really. So far, things seem to be working out just fine. And if I need a little bit of extra health, there's always the potion, but I'm gonna try to go without. There we go. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just dodge around the enemies until an opening presents itself. Especially useful information when you're using the old retro floor plane. And what do you do again? All healing increases your max health up to a certain limit. I want. And by the end of the run, we'll be able to save up a bunch of money and make this Helm of Midas really work for us. Does feel good to just get to sit down and after a roughly 10-hour-long workday. I see things here that I like, but also not necessarily top priority. Just having that little bit of range control goes a long way. Hey, look who it is. Terra Ring. Definitely want. Will it be useful immediately? Probably not immediately, but it will be useful soon. And like I said, so far, so good. Alright, gotta play it real careful right now. I am definitely in trouble, and this would be a good time to just kind of hunker down and just pay attention to what I'm doing. Ooh, fairy help. You never turn down fairy help. Alright, so now we should be okay. I don't actually want any of those. Alright. Just making sure I've got everything accounted for. There we go. Let's not let myself fall victim to hubris here. And remember, next floor I'm going to drop that cube, so you guys get ready with your guesses. There we go. Probably could have gotten some money off of that with the family with the seal, but oh well. Definitely not taking that. Here we go. Alright, so this seems like a good place to actually drop the cube. So, 5 relics, and if you get 2 out of 5, then I will allow... I guess I shouldn't say I will allow you, because that sounds really kind of shitty, but you will be doing a co-op run with me. So get your guesses ready. We're going to be dropping the cube in 3, 2, 1. Mystery box! Okay, so we've got Ring of Reserves, Armor of Resolve, Token of Luck, Spice Rack, and Blasting Sprite Aura. So if you managed any of those as your guesses, then congratulations. However, if you didn't get 2 out of those 5, then oh well. At least you got an interesting run, right? I hope you think it's an interesting run. By the way, that's what I mean by hubris. I just teleported into the middle of those enemies and just kind of expected everything to be fine. That was really not the wisest move on my behalf. Also, how is that guy still alive? Hey, got anything fun for me? Alright, well, I've got 1, 2, 3 cursed relics. That would definitely be helpful. I'm sticking with it because right now I feel as though having the advanced cooldowns is probably to the benefit for this run. Alright, so we're now at the point where I need to think about getting another health potion. Again, that's fine, I have no issue with that. I have not found Anders yet, so you've got to play it real careful. Going to be playing it close to the wire here. I actually don't want anything here. Like, the Tipsy Gladius would be about the most interesting thing, and right now I think that would be working against me. Oh wait, I have found Anders already. What am I talking about? Anders, you need to sell me drugs. There we go. Now I could do tea and cake. Just wondering if it'd be worth dropping the Helm of Midas to do that. Right now, my thought process is let me stick with what I've been working with, because so far it's been working. Also, I'm a little surprised I haven't seen the Soaring Ivy upgrade. Like, what gives, game? Like, right now I should really be focusing more so on survival than complaining about that. Yeah, Darkseid, you're in trouble. And after you talked crap about the spirit room, I don't want to hear it. Alright, so far so good though. I honestly feel like I'm doing just fine. In the meantime, we've got lovely saxophone solos coming in. There we go. Both the luxury handbag and the golden saber would be great. But what would I drop in order to get that? Answer is probably the heavy travel jacket, actually. Even though I do like the idea of my heavily armored run, you know how I get around the idea of power. And that would have been the dependable cake right there had I taken the carrot cake, but I kind of felt like that was not the right idea. Alright, so I've hit the maximum for the helmet. So, I'm kind of debating whether or not I actually want to go through with that plan. Do I want to trade armor for damage? Now, I think deep down we all know that's a pretty easy question to answer. Anyone can answer that question. And that's what I meant by focusing on dodging. Hey, finally! Soaring Ivy upgrade. It's about time. Now, what does the Vine is larger, deals more damage, and has greater stun. I love it. It's a big upgrade. There's a lot of there. Now, for those of you wondering why I am getting beat up so much, remember, I did take Retro Floor Plan in the beginning. So that is very much coloring a lot of the choices that I've made and some of my decisions going forward. That having been said, come to me, Golden Saber. We will make beautiful music together. Oh, I'm stupid. Alright, and now the question becomes, do I want to buy the health potion? I am going to say at this moment, probably not. We're just going to move on to the twins. I made an oops. Perfect. I'd say that's a pretty good fight if ever I'd done seen one. Now, this is another area where the retro floor plan has no effect. And apparently neither does my brain. Alright, any good last second additions to make to my build? Yes, actually. Soccer cleats. All those movement arcana. Now they're getting boosted even more. What is that? Tastes like victory. I made an oops. No. There we go. Just a little bit of patience goes a long way, my friends. That is how you stomp Sura's face. And walk away with 643 gold to spend on whatever you want, like, investments, stocks and exchanges. Or, what we all really want to spend it on, McDonald's. So, as I had said earlier, don't forget, if you get at least 2 of the relics that were inside of the mystery box correct, we will set up a co-op run to do together. And that's something I've been thinking about for a little while, and I'm starting to warm up to the idea of it now, so I may once again change the mystery box prize, as I am starting to warm up to the idea of doing co-op runs and seeing how well I can work together with other players, but you know, as of right now, that's the prize. And if one of you wins, then look forward to seeing what I can do. But that's it for me. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe to the channel to see more stuff. Drop me a comment, leave me a like, help me out with the algorithm problem here. And I will catch you guys in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.